So with this one, I will be doing a freestyle design with a comb over. Not sure where I'm going with this, but let's check it out. I will start by using the 1.5 guard, taking it all the way to the top, pulling the hair down so I can make sure there's no flyaways or any hair poking up. And then from there, I'm just gonna apply less pressure and work my way all the way around the head from right to left. And then I'm gonna do the same thing and go from left to right, taking out that bulb. When fading down, I like to use the clipper over comb technique and just right away take off from the top of the hair to the number that I just created, which would be the 1.5. With the 1 guard closed, I will now blend into the 1.5, and it does not have to be perfect. I'm not going all the way down, I'm just going to go from right to left while fading up, taking out all the dark spots and lines and just blending into the 1.5. Then I'm going to go from left to right, making this one easy pass to make sure that my haircuts are getting done a lot faster rather than focusing just on one side at the moment. My next step is going to be the hard line. So I will put the clips in so I can make sure that I can follow a line where the hair is actually being combed over, and when it's styled you won't see any small hairs poking up because I've cut them down with the 1.5 and I've done it along the guideline, which is the hair being combed over. With the lineup, I will simply pull the hair back, look in the mirror and just connect the corners, keeping it low and as natural as possible, and after that it'll make the whole haircut stand out a lot more. A quick thinning shear through the hair just to make sure that it combs and styles a lot easier. And now I will start the freestyle design. I'm going to put the line in and simply follow it and create that line to make sure it's nice and clean. And now on this side I'm going to be doing the same thing, but I'm doing a different freestyle than what I'm normally doing. I'm going to kind of do a couple of lines and then add a lot of fading and then just see how it goes from there. This part was fun because I'm going to be fading inside of the line. Using my 1/2 guard, I'm going to fade up to the line, then take my clippers, open them up all the way, and pretty much do a small burst fade inside of the line that I have just created. I typically do the same steps when it comes to this fading process. I will start with the clippers all the way open, then I'll drop them to halfway, and then I'll drop them down to all the way closed, and then after that I'll take the shavers and then the trimmers. Here I'm going to connect a line to the hard part that I put on top of his head and just make sure that that is nice and clean and it goes from being thick to a little skinnier once I get towards the end. You don't need to apply a ton of pressure. If your clippers are adjusted right, they should be doing the work for you. And like I said, this is a freestyle design, so I have no idea what I was doing when I started this. I just did the 2 basic lines after the hard part, and then after adding that other hard part, I just visioned this fading inside of the haircut, which I'm now going to do. I started out with the 1/2 guard closed, and then I did the clippers open, and just like a regular fade, I'm going to go halfway and then all the way closed, just to try to get that burst fade in between those lines. And here, I kind of didn't know what I was doing, so I stopped recording just to make sure that this design didn't come out really awkward and weird. I wasn't sure if I was going to keep it, but like I said, this is a kid. He normally lets me do what I want, and this little spacing kind of is what I had in mind when I seen this haircut coming along. As you can see, I'm kind of just following these lines, but when I vision this, I'm kind of just doing the fade along the lines, and I think it's actually getting a really good look to it. The fade, the contrast is all looking very well. So over here, I'm going to actually start a taper. With the dark and the light, I feel like it's all coming together really well. And with his hair being the actual cool color it is, a lot of the times I do my freestyles on this guy, and I like to advertise it just because he does have good hair and he lets me do whatever I like, which is everything I love about freestyling. Now I'm going to take both hands full of gel and apply it to his hair all the way down to the roots. This I like to use because his hair is super thick, and instead of combing it over to the right, his hair is actually to the left, which makes it harder to style, so a pomade just isn't enough. And I will finish it off with a wide tooth comb, simply combing it over, combing it up, and making it look good. I will now take my shears and get the final details by getting all the flyaways and all the small hairs that are out of place, including the front of the lineup and in the back where the cowlicks are. Here is the final result, you guys, of the comb over with the freestyle design. It was just a couple of basic lines and a lot of fading. I hope you all learned something from this. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like my videos, comment my videos, share, and show some love.